Hey everyone, it's Ellison, and I wanted to do this video because it's come to my awareness that, things are really happening as was channeled through a Facebook Live video I did. And if you want to check that video out, it is on my Facebook page. I think it was for the full moon reading or the new moon reading, whatever the last reading is. I'm actually going to post it on my business page for people to recall. So, with that being said, in this video, I mentioned that with the change of energy that took place, whatever, I think that was the full moon in Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. I do recall saying that, people were leaving out of here. Like, the demonic forces are really claiming souls now, and they're coming to get what's theirs. And this all comes from mostly unforgiveness and holding on to emotional attachments, especially to those emotions that gets us nowhere. So there would have been what was stated in the video was there would be accidental deaths, suicides, and people not really knowing why people are leaving up out of here. It's because of the demonic contracts that were made. So I just want to quickly say this. I denounce all demonic contracts to whomever hears this video. So that they will be set free from what will take place or what could take place. Okay, so I'm sharing this because I know energy. I feel energy, and a lot of times I pick up energy from people, and I know, when someone is attached to some type of demonic entity. And a lot of times it manifests itself through trying to attach to me, through that person, so that there could be some type of soul tie created to create, so they have a way to what word do I want to say? To attack you, I guess. So these contracts, these demonic spirits are claiming this energy now because the time has come where it's time to just really shift on that higher vibration, and these negative forces cannot go a certain way when it comes to ascending upward. But the thing with that is, when it does come to claiming, these bodies, the particular time we're in, and this is just me speaking because I feel it, they're claiming bodies, not people's souls. I feel like, when these bodies are claimed, it's to stop a person's mission for that particular lifetime through whatever contract that was created. So their purpose could not be fulfilled because of the demonic contract and the demonic attachment. So, backtracking. What was mentioned in that video is souls will be claimed. And I guess, your soul is your body, but souls would be claimed. And these people would be in some type of incident, freak accident, suicide. And I've noticed this as of lately, from my understanding. There was a celebrity that committed suicide, and I'm not fully 100% on that. I was just moved to make this video because scrolling down my timeline my feed on YouTube, I saw a video entitled something about the increased rate of suicides as of lately, and it was like 3 days old, and that just really, I briefly watched it because I was just so moved to make this video. This is just the backdrop because it's a very important message to that, or to this video. And like I said, I already spoke what was needed to break those contracts. If anyone comes across this video who's suffering from some sort of demonic attachment, who is constantly bringing in negative energy and not knowing why, you're set free through the words that I speak, through the vibration that I give off, through my frequency. You are set free. So, with that being said, as of recent, I had a friend, very good friend of mine, who crossed over this month. And from my understanding, I haven't talked to anyone as of yet to find out exactly what happened. But she collapsed at her daughter's talent show, and just piecing things together from me reading her GoFund, she was brain dead, and then they donated her organs. So I'm assuming they, better way to put it, they decided to take her off of life support because she was unresponsive. She was brain dead. And the crazy thing with that, this was foretold, and it was given as a warning to her. Because, although the details aren't out, exactly why she was brain dead, I know exactly why. Since then, she's been coming to me. She's been coming to me, speaking to me, and, even with that, my gifts have, really opened up when it comes to more so mediumship, being able to talk to those in a different realm, those who have crossed over. So this was considered completely a freak accident. This was completely a freak accident. And, you know, there's going to be more reports of people leaving up out of here, you know. The best advice that I can give anyone at this particular time is to do your inner work. You cannot expect to ascend and go to a new level if you're still holding on to the old. And one of the biggest things that people hold on to is unforgiveness, regret. Our natural state is to live in a place of freedom. You're held bound to anything that is physical, or, you know, there should be no attachments to anything. To experience your natural birthright. You know, where we are now, where we're ascending to, is heaven on earth. So all that old energy, all those demonic soul ties and contracts, they cannot make it to heaven on earth. In a very short few I don't wanted to say short few weeks. Things are going to be different. There are some final purges that's taking place right now, energetically, emotionally, the final let go, a final checkpoint. A lot of people are regaining their vision, regaining their motivation, their determination, their commitment, you know, to life, to living life more abundantly, you know, not allowing fear to rule. So it's a recalibration that's taking place for the final purge. This has been a very ongoing process. So you know, be very aware. Be very aware. If you need any type of help, spiritually, contact me. Like, this ain't no joke. This is absolutely no joke. Like, let me tell you how serious it is. I've decided at one point to detach from situations, detach from, you know, energies, different other energies that I felt would not be conducive for where I'm going right at this particular time. Because, you know, they say, like, sometimes you got to let go of everything in order to go where you're going, and you can come back and get some folks, or you can meet them there, you know. But at this particular time, it's like, detach. And I've been detaching for a very long time, and it's like detached to the point that, you know, nothing can get to me. Or, you know, if something happens, I'm not totally devastated to where I can't go on. So I like I said, I know for me it's been a phase of detaching because I know something big is about to happen very shortly. So, people are purging, people are regaining energy. Those who are ascending accordingly, there's being a redirection. Like I said, recommitment, mastering lessons, especially those who are forerunners. First and foremost, let me say, those who are the pioneers of this new earth that we are experiencing. Now's the time where people are really going to reveal who they are. Yes, they are. Let me tell you, I gotta share this because yesterday we took our son to Dairy Queen, and it was a lady in there. And she was with her boyfriend or husband, I don't know. They were like an older couple. And, my son, he's very vibrant. He's a very vibrant individual. And so he's, being himself in his own little world while putting on a show. And the lady that was in front of us, she looked back at him like she had her eyes like set on him, but it was almost like she was afraid. And it was weird, it was weird because I'm looking at her like, trying to smile it off, but I'm looking at you like, why are you looking at him like that? And so once again, a little bit later, we come across this lady again, and the guy that she was with, because Naeem, my son, Naeem, he was sitting at the table. He was like, when he saw them come around the corner with their ice cream, he said, "Ooh, ice cream." And the guy that she was with acknowledged him, laughing like, hey, he said ice cream, that's cute. Hey, little man, interacting with him. And she looked at him like she was afraid. She did not say anything at all. Her face didn't crack no smile, not once. But she was looking at him very weird. And my twin leaned over to me to tell me, well, she don't like kids. Like, he was picking up on her spiritually. I was like, yeah, I noticed that. Because she was like, I had to make it known. Like, she was looking at him really weird. Like, she was afraid of him. So I'm just sitting there waiting for our ice cream. We're actually sitting down now. And a song pops up in my head. That girl is poison. Yes, like, that's the song I heard in my head. Like, I don't know why I heard that song. I guess because of her figure. She had like a really big butt. But her attitude was like it was something off with her. So that song came to my mind, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. I was like, that lady's a demon. And like I said, when I speak, I just speak. But it's crazy because it comes from a knowing. So I'm like, that lady's a demon. They sat in front of us, and it was another table behind them full of kids. And I guess they was irritating her, so they moved their location. So after we enjoyed our ice cream, we didn't see the lady anymore. Got in the car. and turned on the radio, and that's the exact same song that was playing. That was, it just came on. Like, there was no other song that was ending. It was like, when I turned the radio on, that song came on. I was like, oh my God. And I had to, like, tell my twin what that was about. Like, that lady was a demon. She was poison. And I was like, I really feel sorry for the guy, because he don't even know what he got. So, people's veils are coming off. People's veils are coming off. And you're going to see people for who they really are. The good and the bad and the ugly. And the beasts. It's a lot of beasts out here. A lot of beastly people. You're going to see people for who they are. You're going to know who's chosen. You're going to know who's anointed. And you're going to know who the fakes are. Because it's a lot of fake people out here. It's a lot of fake people who are working with demonic attachments, thinking that they're doing something. Collecting more demons for their energy. It's time out for them. Them demons are going to devour them. And how can I say this? A lot of times people attach themselves to these certain entities because of something, like a void missing in them. And, having an opportunity to work on themselves and not do it. Staying the same, being stuck, being still, being stagnant. So a lot of people out here practicing witchcraft and still holding on to certain attachments is going to get the best of you. You never know who people are for real. If you just look at somebody on the face value and of their works and what they do. A long time ago, almost a year ago actually, I told someone very close to me, your anger is going to be the destruction of you. Not knowing where we are in time now, being that it was a year ago that I spoke this, and I've noticed that when I speak, it's so futuristic that a year later it happens what I say. And it'd be almost a year exactly. I told this particular person, your anger is going to devour you. It's going to devour you. I believe I said in those words. Or it's going to be your destruction. I don't know how this person's doing. And hopefully, the inner work was done. But that's an example. Anger. Gotta be careful with that. It's time to let all of that go. I think maybe that's why things have been coming back to back as far as my testing. What's really still triggering me. Knowing when to release certain things, certain people, certain situations. So, that's my advice. To let go. A lot of people don't know how to let go. Command yourself to let go. We're in that energy. What we speak come to pass. I am affirmations. There's plenty of things out here to help. Energy cleansings. Working with the spiritual practitioner. a master healer, someone who works in energy, spiritualists. It's people out here to help you. You do not have to be stuck. You do not have to be stuck in those things that will be your self-destruction. Take the help that's out here. Regardless of what you got to do to get it done, get it done. Do not take your life for granted. Do not take your circumstances for granted. Don't continue to be mad. Don't continue with manipulative or negative emotions. Don't continue with that. If you need help, I am telling y'all, for real, I'm out here. I can help. And I mean that. Don't let those things get to you, because those things that get to you is going to take you out of here. It's going to take you out of here, and it's going to claim your soul. So I just wanted to send that message out. The energy is intense. Final purge is taking place. You know that movie, The Purge? Ironically, it was on my feed on YouTube as well. And that's what's going on right now. It's a purge that's taking place. A spiritual purge and a physical. You know? Although they showed that movie in a physical sense, that's what's going on spiritually. It's a purge that's taking place. So, okay. I am going to end that on this note. I'm going to end this on that note. I'm going to end it. I want everyone to stay prayed up. Do what you got to do. Contact who you got to contact. Get yourselves in order. Love and light.